I'm now going to talk to you about one of the best assets you can have on your side in the gym, and that is a training partner. The role of a training partner is to push the hell out of you. They're there to make sure you're staying focused, staying accountable, and staying 100% committed in the gym to achieving your goals. They're there to hold you accountable, both in the gym and out the gym. So out of the gym, that means sticking to your nutrition plan, getting enough rest, staying focused and committing to your self-development regime. And if they're not doing this, if they're holding you back, you need to drop them like a lead balloon. You need to be holding them accountable. So when they're saying, oh man, I'm really not feeling like working out today. No, they're working out with you today. No excuses. If they're not going to work out consistently with you, you need to find a new training partner. They're there to push you forward. They're there to push you hard. So you don't want someone that's going to go around the gym with you and they're going to be on their phone whilst you're working out and then you're going to be on your phone while they're working out. No, they're there spotting you, making sure that you go to failure every single set, and then they push you beyond failure. So when you're hitting failure, they say, right, you've got 2 more left, let's do it. And they push you and they push you and they push you. Make sure you're providing the same service for them and that they're providing that service for you. I've already mentioned it, similar goals, similar program. It really helps if you're going around together using the same apparatus and doing the same exercises. And together you must be 100% focused. If you take someone who is, say, 100% focused and team them up with someone that's only 50% focused, you don't get 150% of focus. You then get 75% of focus because their lack of focus is going to distract you and mean that you then lack that 100%. So it's not a plus plus. When there's negatives involved, they start to take away from you. And that applies to all areas of life. You become the result of the 5 people who you spend most of your time with. So if you're with losers who are demotivating you and pulling you away from your goals and your self-development program, then you're going to go down instead of up. Finally, a training partner isn't actually essential. If you can find the right guy or the right person, then they're a fantastic asset to have. They're a fantastic person to have on your team and a fantastic person to be pushing you forward. But it's better to have no training partner than a useless one that's going to hold you back. Secondly, if you don't actually fancy having one, great, don't have one. I used to train with a guy a long time ago back in school, and he was a brilliant lad. He pushed me really hard. I pushed him. Since then, he's continued to bodybuild. Now his biceps are bigger than my head, and that's fantastic for him. I moved away. I ended up living in other countries around the world, and as a result, I've been consistently changing my place, so it hasn't been suitable for me to have one. This isn't an issue at all. If you don't want to have one, no trouble. You just have to make sure that you're focused, motivated, and consistent, and that you can hold yourself responsible. I hold myself completely responsible. I take 100% responsibility for my outcomes in life and my success in life and my success in training. I know exactly what I want to have for myself and I make sure that I get it. If you're prepared to do the same and you don't want a training partner, great. No worries, you don't need one and it's not going to hold you back. So a training partner can be a fantastic person to have, but not essential. If you're going to have one, make sure you choose the right person.